Bow, 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 bye bye. I just love the way she says that. Morning nuts, how are you doing? I'm like shaking my leg so much it's making the whole table go crazy. It's like my ADHD song at the moment. I've probably listened to it 30 times this morning. It's only a 2-minute song, so it's easy to stack it. Man, why is this camera quality so crap? Is it just is it just because it's stretched? Yeah, it's just because it's stretched. You got beat by Monster last night. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this is the answer. And then I can just move this to like right here. Because these things are so small. Yeah, this song is awesome. It is James the Seventh, and the song title is Trauma Olympics. It's a nice bop. Kind of loud. It did look like it was turned up louder than normal. How's that? Is that too loud? Not loud enough. Inspector Tizuki or Tizuka, yeah. So I had been testing this out a few times, and we're gonna play some hypothetical is the right word. Hypothetical word. Hypothetical games here. Yeah. I'm a little low. I don't understand why my microphone is such a pain in the butt. Advanced audio properties. No, that's wait, yeah. Property. Yeah, advanced audio. Nope, the other way. I think I want to turn it. Da 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 da. Am I becoming louder as I go? Is this bad? Is this good? Is this worse? Should I be quiet? I don't know. I'm turning it up clickety clicks at a time. Yo, Gambit, thanks for the Prime sub. Bop, 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 bop. Too loud? Am I too loud now? Should I turn it back down? All right, let's hope it saves this. I think I was sick over the weekend and I didn't realize it because I felt pretty not good. Like I just felt off, and I thought it was a different thing each day. But like I like went out of my way to like take care of what I thought it could be each day, and then like the next day I still felt crappy, and then when I didn't have the thing to take care of it the way I thought it would be on the third day, I felt better. So it's like I had no idea what's going on, but I probably just got like a little jet lagged, which is crazy for a 2-hour flight. Like right, like that probably can't happen. I'm just a little sickly there, so I felt off for the weekend. Not an excuse. Most likely. I did make a lot of mistakes over the weekend. I don't think none of them that I'd caught or were told about I think had any impact on the outcomes of the games. One of them might have bought me one more turn, but I'm a glutton and I like to look at the top cards of my deck to see how I would go. I was playing Emerald Sapphire. I got 30th place at CCS. I basically copied Sky's list. Humorous story. He sent me the deck list, a picture, so I could build it, like the night before, or like a day before that, like, or he had posted it in our team chat like a day or two before. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna copy your list. I build it, and then I don't want to search every card. It's on RPH, so I'd have to like look up each card and do. I'm lazy, so I message him. I'm like, good buddy Sky, because he sent a screenshot of his Dreamborn. So I asked him to send me the like a copy text of his deck list, and he did. Well, all I did was go through, find the one card that I knew I was changing for the one card, and did that and submitted. Little did I know he changed his deck before the event, so I played the first 4 rounds with a deck that was different than what I had submitted. And I was talking to Sky about my game, and he was like, how many cards did you change? How do you have all these cards? How many cards are you playing? I'm like, what are you talking about? I did this and this. He's like, that's not what I sent you. I'm like, what? Hey, Jane. And I'm like, what? I'm like, so we figured out, basically, I'm playing 4 Pleakleys, and I submitted 4 Clarabelles, like the 3-cost one. That was the difference. And I'm 2-1-1. And I go tell the judges, and the options in this scenario, since I caught it, and as soon as I caught it, I went and told the judge about it. Thankfully, he wasn't like watching my game and said something during a game, because then I would have been in the middle of a game when catching it, and that would have been weird. I don't know how that would have happened. But it was given the option of either getting a game loss and keeping my deck the way it was, or changing my deck to what the written deck list was. But since I was already 2-1-1, I could not afford another game loss, so I had to change my deck back. And I did end up performing better with the changes, but I don't think that really had to do with the changes. Like, I kind of kept track. It was like, is this better as a Pleakley or as a baby cow? And it was like 50-50. There were some times it would have been better as a 3-4. The times I lost, it could have been better as a 3-4 in some of the games, and in some of the games it would have been better to draw that card when I draw like 3 Pleakleys. That just happens. But performance-wise, technically, the Clarabelles did better. I don't even remember how we got on the tangent, but maybe just talking about the deck. I'm still tired. But we're going to be doing something crazy today. It'll be an experience. And we're going to do that until the LCC starts. But we're playing a couple crazy things. So we're currently running 3 Lanterns, 1 Huey. Is that because I only own 1 Huey? Or can only find one of my 4 Hueys? Yes. I might run 6. I don't know. I haven't really decided where I am on that. Normally I like Lantern more, but Huey does trigger Rockstar. We're playing 1 Hudson as another loot effect, which is like pretty nice. And I've gone back and forth between playing 0 and 4 of him. I've played 0 to 4 of the Heron as well. And we shall see. All right, but I'm gonna let's play a game. Let's do a game. This should be fun. Actually, hold on. Cancel. I need for my own thing. I'm gonna have to pause this. 1 second. All right, I need board state. Properties. There we go. I'm just like switching the monitors I have this stuff set up on so I can look forward. I will close that for a second. Dang coughs. All right, now I'm ready to do this, and I'm not ready to do this, but let's see what we can do. I'm using the pretty ink mat. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Well, with this deck, we tend to always want to have a rock star if we can. 2 lanterns is kind of a lot. Having a rhino combo is like not bad, but really what I want with this deck more than anything is Pluto. And we want the shift package. We are on the draw though. I don't know what we're playing against in this like hypothetical, so I kind of want to keep this honestly, but I don't want these. It's kind of still weak. I do kind of want other cards, but I think that's going to be what I'm going to keep. Only because I'm on the draw. It's kind of conservative. We'll see if I get punished for it. Well, let's say we draw these cards as the replacements, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, I didn't have the Monstro deck on the bingo card. My labels disappeared off the lore bot. But we'll just assume our opponent inks this and does nothing. We'll draw another rhino. I think we're going to ink a rhino. Just play a rhino and pass. It seems like an easy enough thing to do, right? I'm going to move this over here so we can kind of keep track of what we've inked if it matters. Don't really notice what our opponent inks. We don't have to pay that much attention, but we probably should. I don't think we're going to want to give this opponent extra cards with a Goliath, but we still might need it for some eventual card draw. I do think we need to get the Rhino in play, though, in Quest. So I think it's funny that we end up drawing duplicates of both. I think I'm going to ink a Rhino and shift Rhino and just Quest away. Just seems like the best thing to want to be doing here. Gain 2 lore. It's so little on this thing. I need to... I should probably... After this, I'm going to set up the lore bot, big lore. I'm going to have so many suggestions for Bobby's lore bot app after this. Well, drawing a Stitch is, like, not terrible. We can't really too profitably quest with this Rhino, I don't think, but we can just keep it on the defense. I think I'm just going to ink Goliath and play Lantern and play Stitch and pass. Seems like the easiest way to do this situation. Our opponent... Is there a way to duplicate things that are already in play? I guess, yeah, just like double click on it. Our opponent played another troop and a dock with no discard. So they've got a board, and we kind of wanted to draw an ink because we wanted to be able to shift and sing here. I mean, I guess we don't have to ink. We're definitely going to shift. I feel like there's no way we don't. And I don't think I want to ink my strength, but you know what? Maybe I do. I think I'm gonna, actually. Because I can't use it yet. So I'm just going to ink my strength, play Lantern, shift, pray that they don't just play character and strength so I lose, because we're losing the game if they play character and strength. I mean, that's just going to happen. But if their hand is like strength dock, at least they lose the dock. But maybe they just don't care about it. Or they have double strength. Ooh, they're going after Rhino. All right. All right. Let's go. Draw me 3 cards, bruh. Draw me 3 cards. All right, deck. Let's hope our deck does some stuff here. All right, so they strengthed my Rhino for 2 damage. Where's my dice? And Thunderbolt and Lightning. My Rockstar. We're going to use these lanterns here. I'll fix the other board here in a second. We're going to play this and draw ourselves a card. So for turn we drew Rockstar, but we're amazing and we drew Stitch, or Doc. So we're going to ink this Rockstar, and then we're going to play Doc, discard our hand, and then draw 2 cards, which is going to give us a Zeus, a Mulan, and an Ellenly. And we've got 3 ink to play with. And we have a Singer. They have 1 card in hand. I think I'm going to play Ellenly. Gonna draw a Hudson, the one of Hudson. Good or bad, I don't know. I think I do actually kind of think I want him. No, I think I want the Mulan. We can try to hit 1-drops. Draw another Doc, draw an Ellenly, and then we'll choose and discard a card. I actually think I'm going to discard the Hudson. It seems like the best thing to get rid of here, since we can just play the Ellenly and draw another card. Draw up a Mogster. And then we're going to sing this with our Rhino, and we're going to target this big ol' 4/4. And then we will pass the turn. I think we kind of win the game at this point. Our board is insane. They added a Mulan. So on their last turn, they like they sang Beyond the Horizon. Why is this not working? Do I have to click on it? What is going on? My lore bot. Can you only have so many cards at a time? No! My board state generator is broken. No, I'm not playing on Pixelborn. This is the board state generator. I'm playing with someone else. But I can't update the board. It's not letting me add cards. Like, you can see that I'm holding it. It just won't drag it. It just won't drag it. But look at this board. Look at this amazing board. They only dealt 3... I need to find my dice. They dealt 3 damage to my John. They're at 1 lore. And I have 1,000 things to do. This is why this deck is fun to play, right? I'm just going to do fun stuff. We're going to play Pluto. We're going to draw a card. We hit another Stitch. I'm going to play Mowgli and see what they have. Oh, they have no cards. They have no cards in hand. We're going to play the Stitch. We draw a Rhino. Then we're going to play the Rhino. And we're going to shrink the Lexington that they just played that I can't add to, like, we answered the Lexington with the Thunder, but then they played another one. We drew a big shifty boy Rhino. And we're going to ink that Rhino. feel like I did not exert all my ink I should have. Then we're going to play Mogster. No, Mogster's kind of lame. I'm actually going to refill with Doc. I'm going to discard the Mowgli. We're going to draw another Mowgli and a Doc. See? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And another Mowgli. All right, well, we'll play the Mowgli. And we drew another Bodyguard. A little late, but still pretty entertainingly good. All right, so I think we're going to quest with an Ellenly. And we're going to pump up our Doc. And then we're going to quest with Ellenly. And we're pump up the same Doc. And then we're going to challenge that Doc into a pesky little Troubadour. Where are my dice? This is a lot more work than I thought it would be, honestly, to multitask for the first time. I think I'm going to challenge my Mulan into their Mulan that they have that you couldn't see. So now it's off the board. So their board is down to just this. And finally, in a manageable state. I'm going to trade my Rhino with the Troubadour. And quest with just him, and then pass. Justin, I'll explain that combo here after this game. Alright. That was it. They were done. Which makes sense. We kind of did the thing. So on the turn when this stopped working, refresh it. Delete all the cards off. Okay. I don't get it. Now it's letting me add unlimited amounts. I don't know what that was. It was just mad at me. I don't have enough empty space to create all of it around me. But yeah, it's just like the Pride Lands deck. I mean, this is what was before the Pride Lands deck, actually. This is what Amber Steel in set 1 was. You just had a whole new world with it. It was definitely better in set 1. Oh, having to sort this many cards after every game. Ugh. Whew. I think I forgot to put deodorant on this morning because it is hot in here and I'm starting to sweat. It's gonna be stank. Like any good nerd, I've got backup deodorant at the desk. Alright, so we wanted to know how the combo worked, right? I'm still watching the games in the tournaments, I've seen a few games where people conceded as soon as they saw the location in Zan's hand. Do you think they should have conceded or asked to see the combo executed? I don't think they should have conceded until he started executing the combo. And if you know how the combo works, then you would know if he could do it or not. But there's a world that he has Shashir Cat in play, and underneath it has, like, the Aladan or something, and then he just can't win, right? Or, yeah. Alright, let's build the combo here. We can just go over that. That's easy enough. So we want Aladan. Maybe, let's Alright, I'm not going to use the lore counters there, and if that's the case, then we can shrink this and then make it bigger, right? But I don't... How far do I want this? Yeah, I do want to go there, so just so I know where to put the cards. I'll put like a blank card over here so I know where the border is I want to use. I'm so... It's like using the mouse on the other screen trying to edit something over on the other one. Alright. Alright. This is a reasonable-ish size, right? Alright. So the combo requires Alan to work, basically. That is how you win the game. Because it gains... I broke it again. I can't add the Monstro. Oh, well, alright. Worked that time. I guess I just have to refresh and get go. That's what I need to do. The way. We know the way. Alright, so every time I search, I have to refresh. I wonder if my ad block... Why? Alright, so we know the way. This card right here that's not staying on the screen. There we go. It worked that time. Alright. Alright. Can I like... Oh, no copy pasta features. So we also need a Luminary or Donald. Why? Yay! All right. So with this combo, if you move Monstro to the easy part, you move Monstro to the Great Illuminary, or you play Donald Duck, which we're gonna have to wait a few moments for the Donald Duck to appear. There's so many there he goes. This Donald Duck. Either of these. So you either move Whale to the Donald Duck, or to the Illuminary, or you play Donald Duck after Whale is wet. Yes, wet. I think that's the actual verbiage in this game somehow. So when it can activate to use its ability. So then you activate it, draw a card, discard a card, ready it, do that, and you're going to go through your whole deck, basically. That's like level 1 of the combo, or level 0, whatever. That's how the combo works. Now, there are things. That doesn't just win you the game all the time. I'm going to talk while I sort this deck out at the same time. Because they need more cards in hand. They can't just win off of that all the time. Sometimes they can. Depending on what they hit in the right order. They have to hit... If they only have one card in hand, they can still win if they hit a Demona and discard it, and then hit a Circle of Life before they hit all of the We Know the Ways. Because if you hit all 3 of the We Know the Ways, and then you hit them, then you lose because you have no way to get them back, and you're done. But if you're able to discard the Demona and then Circle of Life it to draw up to 3 cards and then continuing to combo, then you can use the We Know the Way combo and win out. But if you run out of We Know the Ways, we get there. So that's the only way I can think of to win with no cards in hand, or 1 card in hand. I'm sure that there might be more, but that's like the only way to do it, and it's a gamble, right? I mean, the odds are in your favor technically, but it's a game. It's random. But if you have a couple cards in hand, then you're able to basically always hold 1 We Know the Way in the backup, and then go through. And if you get to a scenario where you've gone through like you have 2 cards in hand, you're looking for the Circle of Life or the Demona or like the Allendale, but like you have to keep discarding one, but you get caught where you have the Circle of Life and the We Know the Way in your hand, and you cannot keep both because you have to discard one of them. Like that's also like a rough spot. Like you might be forced to have to sing the We Know the Way with another character to then do that. I wonder if you can even do the Circle of, yeah, with the Demona still. Like if you don't have a Demona to Circle of Life back. And even then you kind of need the Circle of Life to bring back the Aladan. So like there's it's more difficult to combo than people think. And so I think a lot of people are going to try picking up Zan's deck and they're going to play it a little bit and they're going to lose and they're going to get trounced. Especially since like the deck is blurple. It's just like a tempo deck that has the ability to combo out of nowhere, and it forces them to like hold extra protection back. And then it's like, well, you might have given them an extra couple of lore, and then if they're tempoing you, you might lose off of that. But eventually you're gonna have no cards left in your deck. You're going to be using We Know the Way to loop itself. So you target a We Know the Way with We Know the Way. It puts it on top, and then it plays it again, and it targets the We Know the Way, and it just like infinitely loops. And you have, if you've Circle of Life to the Aladale or play him, the Alanadale or played him, you gain infinite lore and win. Yeah, you don't necessarily want to go for the combo line each time, like especially against green blue. Like if you're trying to like slow roll things, good luck keeping a Monstro in play for a turn against a deck that is a combo deck, right? They're just gonna attempt to just stop you from that. They started early. Is the LCC going on right now? Do I have to raid right now? Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to be raiding. All right, well, we ended early. We got to play one game. We saw it kind of went a little rough in execution, but hopefully it will be better next time. But we're going to raid JDZ. Have fun watching the LCCCCCCCC. I'll be in the chat. Trezolan. Wait, they're just playing games before it starts? I don't know what's happening. But we're going to raid JDZ. Have they already been going for an hour and I didn't even know it? What is going on? Alright, I'll chat with you later. And now we're actually rating the button.